Hi all my patrons, thank you for tuning in. Thank you very much for your continued support. I really appreciate. So let me first play a tune for you. This was a little excerpt of Wohlfahrt Book 2, number 33. So I thought this would be a great etude when it comes to settling third position, left hand frame. If you don't have Wohlfahrt Book 2, please let me know with your current active email address and I would be happy to email it to you too. Now, what is third position? Third position is when you place your hand in the first position normally and see where the third finger is placed. In this case, third finger. Then you take your entire hand, taking the thumb and the entire hand with the first finger, which we call it shifting, and you are now the third position. And we also know the third position, the left hand is closer to the ribs of the violin. It's not resting on it or get very touching it, but the left hand places close enough in the ribs of the violin. If you choose to, you can push your wrist and then touch the ribs. That's approximate guidance. Third position is one of the important positions along the second and fourth position to master when you're intermediate player, because that broaden our register and allow us to play repertoire that's a little harder and then give us more tool of different tone color. So it's important to master one of those, and this is about third position. Now here, so we first learn how to find the third position note either by placing first finger, first position, finding where the third finger was and shift the entire hand, what I just did, or train the left hand to find it out of nowhere, dropping your hand, placing your hand about closer ribs, and then place your first finger and see if you can, if it's in tune by comparing to open string. And then I compare with the open G. You see, play together as a double stop. And then if it's approximately the same, that's a good one. Again, drop your hand and then place it near the ribs, not resting, but just close enough. And the first finger, then compare. And if you're comfortable, then play the other one, G, A, B, C. If you want, you can play a scale all the way up and down. So let's G, A, B, D, then keep going, and up and down, just to understand. But make sure whether you are first position or third position, the left elbow has to move sideways depending on what string you are. When you're the D string, your left elbow would go a little to your right so you can reach the string. When you're on the E string, you move the other way around so that you're not overly crowded. Otherwise, you will be pushing the wrist, which you do not want. You want to keep the wrist nice, relaxedly open to be available. And now, next part about this one, this book starts with the very first etude, just scale like. And then second one has arpeggio like. And then the third one, which we're doing, is a little more like a repertoire piece. So it's giving us a chance to practice such third position within our repertoire pieces, our concert pieces. And so now we have to first play open string, then again lift up and find again the correct position. By playing almost all fingers, allows our left hand frame to settle. Then octave, descending scale, a little alternation. Then like beginning again, but with a little variation. Same as before with a little more note. descending, similar but before. Now we're going to E string, that way we move our left elbow to our left, then like this, dealing almost all strings in the third position through. So sometimes when we are not quite familiar with the notes in the third position, it takes a little time. It takes a little time to find the notes, which finger it is on what string, but that's okay. That's how we learn. Allow yourself to have time to read it through and try not to rush it. It is okay to take time to read it. It's better to wait to read correctly before you play. Yeah, I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all happy practicing and hope to see you again. Bye bye.